If you guys remember the video from yesterday, or if you've been hearing what I've been talking about or watching any of the videos, you'll understand that I had spoke to my daughter Brooke, I don't know, maybe 4, 5, 6 months ago, and I explained to her that if she was ever interested in coming up and taking a walk, spending some time with her father in the woods, and that if she was perhaps hitting that time during the month when a woman has her menstrual cycle, the essence, the scent would be beneficial to the research if we conducted it in a manner that had some logic. I had explained to her that we would need fluids so that she would have to go to the bathroom. We did, just as planned. Periodically throughout the area, we got her to drop down, take a leak, and we're up in here today, and we're going to check those areas out. At least now, they both understand the concept. But before we could actually take the walk directly across Research Area Site 2, which is probably close to 11, 12 miles from end to end, Brookie slipped off of a stump rock into about a foot of water, got soaking wet. It was snow flurries, wind blowing. We had to get her back into the truck. Alright guys, let's go up there and check and see what's going on, huh? So, the first area was near a hemlock tree. And, yeah. A lot of hemlock trees, so let's go see if we can find the one up here. If it was right here, not for nothing, there's a whole bunch of activity right there. Well, hold on just a minute here. Found the toilet paper. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We found the toilet paper, and something has dug up the ground. All right. Yeah. Let's try to do a good job here. The camera here. All right. Put that up like that. Turn this lens back to me. Okay, give me just a second here, folks. All right. Okay. Alright, so we had Brooke go to the bathroom here. See, there's the toilet paper. Right there, right there, right there. Now, step back and look. And look how it's all dug up. And there is some, that must be her foot track. That's her heel boot track. Leaned up against a tree, went to the bathroom. I don't see, I see a little bit of disturbance out through here. I don't see anything definitive that would lead me to believe that there's a big old track of some sort here. But that's okay. We're not expecting a whole heck of a lot. You can see the disturbance through here. That could have been her walking down and back up, right? So. Can't really call it a bust. Let's move on. The deer runways around through here just absolutely magnificent. I would imagine they're hanging around here, eating up all that feed, and the fact that there's natural feed here, beech nuts all over the place, acorns, so on and so forth. All right. Tinkle spot number 1. Let's get up to tinkle spot number 2. Let's see what we can find up here, huh? Alright. Something kind of odd. Alright, so I'm going to try to stay steady with the camera the best that I can. But I've come across something that just, I can't figure out how this happened. Before I start moving the camera around, what I saw from a distance is I saw like an orange marker ribbon, but it's 20 foot up in a tree, wrapped around a branch that's broken off, and it's hung up in another tree. The branch clearly was snapped off from this 100-foot long tree that's a blowdown. So, and it's tied up there. So I'm trying to figure out if that tree was standing, who put a flag on that 100 feet up in the air? Or call it 70 feet, whatever. Alright, I'm going to show you the flag. Let's talk about this just a little bit. Alright. It's turned around backwards here. Okay. Alright, so right up in there, let me zoom in on it. Okay, there's the flag. It's an orange ribbon, and it's tied right around that branch. back off just a little bit here. Okay. See, okay, so this is the branch. There's the ribbon. Here's the branch. Let me walk around. Okay. So now we can see that this branch where the ribbon is tied off behind there snapped off from this tree right here. Now from there all the way down, keep going, keep going, keep going, and there it is. It's a blow down. You can see where it was uprooted. Okay, back off from that. And we'll travel back up this tree. And so there's a branch right in here. See if I can get a better look at it for you. Alright, there we go. So there's the branch right there that this, no, I take that back. Here it is, right here. Okay, this is the branch right here that this branch right here that's hung up in here in these trees broke off from. Let's take a look. Down here. Alright, here's our branch, busted. These two match up, goes up into the tree. And I mean, we have a bunch of branches all broken up in that tree up there. And you can see their little ribbon up here, flopping around in the breeze. Right there. Okay. So, it is strange. I mean, there's, I can't quite figure out why that ribbon would be tied around that branch. Nobody went up there and tied it around there. It obviously was tied around that branch. I wonder, man, no way. I mean, that ribbon would have to be what? 60, 70 years old. So let's just say that our culprit here, the dead tree, let's say it was just a small little sapling, you know, like one of these, and then somebody tied a ribbon on the branch. And then over the years, this thing grows up 50, 60 years, and then blows over, snap branch off, and then there it is, wrapped up. Maybe that, eh? I don't know. But here, let me show you something else I thought was kind of cool. But look at these rocks. All right. See these over here? How they're like flat stacked. Over here, flat stacked up and all around. And then if you come back here and you look, you can't see it as well on this camera as I can, but this is just like right out on a little point out here that overlooks this, you know, virtually beautiful area with big virgin timber, maple, oak, ash, poplar. It's just beautiful up in here. I'm surprised I haven't logged it in a while. You know, we're only about 100 yards away from the Sasquatch candy store, but I don't know what to make of it. I guess what I'm beating around the bush on is, for a hunter, I don't know, you build up a little area here or something, great spot to kind of block your 9 o'clock while you're watching out over here. I mean, you don't need a tree stand up here. You're already 40 feet in the air. What a great spot. I've sat up here with the thermal before, into the night, checking everything out. But yeah, let me thought it was pretty interesting. Just figured I'd record it, and for what it's worth, who knows. about the shadows. But I don't know what this stuff is. I don't know if that is a massive amount of pine pitch. If you look right there, it's like a ball of jelly. Let me get a picture. One more picture back here. And then I guess I'll put my fingers in that. So, here goes. What is this stuff over here? Okay, that's like, it's very solid. Thick, solid jelly. Boy, that is strange. Ah, you know what? It is sap. Okay, I can see it coming out of this hemlock tree. Alright. Find a little bit of it here. That you can see. Alright, let's see. Right. Let me put my finger on it. Right here. Okay. See it? Right there. Some. Alright, I'm seeing it now. Wasn't that something? Of course, this sticks right in the way and I can't get it close up here. Here's some more of it right there. Try to get in as close as I can. You know, there's quite a bit of it on this tree. That is fascinating. Like I say, that stuff is like a really thick, hard gel. Look at it. Damn, man, my finger. It's not sticky. I don't know. Red squirrel. I don't know what that is. I didn't, you know, I've seen, you know, sap, pitch come out of hemlock trees. I've never put my finger in it, and I've never seen that much. Wondering if it's like excess rain or that time of the year, pine cones developing or something. If anybody knows, let me know, okay? Alright, so we're over here at the last spot where we had my daughter take a tinkle on purpose for the study of Sasquatch. I have come across a couple of things rather interesting, but nothing conclusive. I would expect at some point trying this technique. I'm hoping for, I'm thinking the area would be torn up, primate strong, you know, I want to show this gal that I'm a tough guy, rip a tree out of the ground, throw a great big boulder, tear the place up. Well, about 35-40 foot from here is where she took her second to last tinkle. The other one was down by the trail just before we left, after she fell in the water. Yeah. This is a little tore up here, and I came through here, you know, last night. But let's take a look, huh? I mean, let's take a look. Alright, so what we have here, if you guys can see this, is it's tore up on the ground. The leaves have been pushed all away, almost like a, you know, almost like a buck scrape. You know, he comes in, scrapes at the ground, only this is kind of random, you know. When a when a buck comes in to scrape, he'll come in from one direction, basically, and then he'll paw the ground, throw the stuff behind him, and that can kind of give you an idea which way that buck is traveling. this is random. It's all over the place. It's not quite like that. So I'm seeing a lot of activity here, and I'm seeing some clumps on the ground over there. Then I'm seeing activity over here, and I'm seeing clumps on the ground over there. Alright, now I come over here, and I've got more dig marks, and I've got clumps of stuff over here, all around. And then, call it coincidence, but there's a whole bunch of sticks laying right on it. There, so here's one with a Y in it, another branch over there, another branch right here, and then a second one underneath of it. So I mean, we got, just right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, you want to count them other diddly things there. Okay, so take a good look around. Come over here from another angle. And again, a lot of disturbance right here. And I look around, there isn't a pile of sticks. There's sticks out there. I mean, I just, this one's just a little bit leaning towards, what a coincidence. And then, we got this, right here. This is busted off. Whoops, I'm sorry. This is busted off right here. And it's a long pole sitting on the ground. So, let's try to figure out where that came from. That come right up out of the ground. I know what kind of trees those are. That's not a tree branch. So, let's figure this out. Now, when I look at that right there, yeah, this is the branch, right? And there's a poke hole right there. Is that where that came out of? Well, let's look. You know, that very likely could be right exactly where that came out of. Okay, that could be. There is a hole down there. It's got the remnants of the tree. Did it get pulled out of there? Alright. So you know what? I mean, let's not speculate and let's move on. But let's say, for instance, a young male Sasquatch or a male Sasquatch came through the area last night, was smelling all of this female urine mixed with menstrual cycle, and started wandering around here at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, checking out and see what was going on. And then 25, 30 feet from here, which we haven't even gone down and checked yet, what exactly has all happened. Maybe he came up here and he started tearing things up and ripped a tree out of the ground, threw it down. Maybe Brooke did something over here I didn't know about. Maybe she dropped something or something. Maybe she dropped a tissue out of her pocket and it fell on the ground, and Sasquatch grabbed it and started ripping up the ground. Ripped up that tree, pushed that over, threw some sticks on there, made a scene. I don't know. So that's what we're checking out. But again, you know, this is all just speculation and just very minuscule evidence of anything, even if it is anything.